what I would normally do with this is put it on an oil stone flat, so that the bottom side of it, or the top side, the side without the burr, is flat on the surface of the oil stone, and you get a little bit of polish on the front, on the underneath, and that helps a lot. It takes off the old burr, if there is any there, and it cleans the surface up so that you get a continuous sharp edge rather than an edge with little serrations in it from the grind marks that you can still see on there from when it was made. Am I telling anyone to suck eggs?
No. That's why you're sharpening all our tools.
Hey?
That's why you're sharpening all our tools.
No, well, I'm not complaining about that. But I expect that sometimes I'm going to encounter someone who's a better wood turner than I am. And we'll just have to roll with that when it happens. But I'd prefer to know. Now, give me that one back. You see what I've done with that one? Again, not much pressure, but I've turned up the speed. Now, this is a homemade outfit, but you can buy them. I think they're about 130 bucks, and having a set for your shed here would be good value. You all use the same one when you're sharpening your gear. I haven't set up as a salesman for these, I've only just got one myself, but what a white aluminium oxide wheel of about somewhere between 80 and 120 grit, and that is a general purpose sort of wheel.
To use on a high-speed grinder or
on a normal grinder. If you're going to buy a bench grinder, you can get half-speed grinders, which are a lot better because they won't heat up the metal as much. But they're all choices for you guys. And the concept of a shed as an alternative to having a workshop at home is something you really need to think about. There are people here who just don't have space for a workshop at home, and if they're going to do anything that needs a workshop, they come here. I think that's good. I think that's one of the most valuable things that a men's shed can do. So many people in retirement move into a smaller place and they have to give up their shed. The shed has been a part of the Australian male character for over 100 years. There's books about it. Have any of you seen them?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're mostly a sort of light-hearted, jokey sort of treatment, with these guys with sheds with everything hanging around in it. So there's not a piece of spare wall anywhere.
We're not allowed to hang anything off our walls. Our landlord's a bit of a mongrel like that.
Yeah.
That's him over there, our landlord.
Oh, which one?
This one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's still ways. There's still
man cave now. The man cave instead of a shed.
There's still ways of doing it. If you back in Canberra, there was a place that did furniture fit outs for offices, and they used to have so much discard MDF sheet.
Cover sheets.
Yeah, and they'd get it as the covers on packs. So the outside on both sides was sacrificial, and it might have the tyre print of a forklift truck over it, or a few boot prints, or a corner a bit damaged, but it was still very usable. I used it to line my shed, the guild used it to line their shed, and it cost us nothing. Until other people discovered it was there, and then we had to compete for it. Mainly that meant getting there first. That's nearly done. You'll see there's just a shave, just another cut or two around there. We'll get that bevel right to the edge.